Okay, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Okay, I need somebody to open us in prayer. Oh, Rachel, thank you. Perfect. Whenever you're ready.
Lord, thank you for this time. Thank you that Miss Lorraine is able to teach for us while Daniel and are gone. And I pray that we have a good rest of the day. And we do the pray.
Amen. Okay, so we are in the last section of Ezekiel. You guys, this is a really exciting part. It's the end. I'm so glad we have multiple songs for that phrase.
Oh my gosh, Jake, you're not that guy. You can't pull that
You're not that guy, trust me, bro. You're not that guy.
You cannot pull that off.
Okay, so somebody give me some overview of Ezekiel, some really important key points from all the chapters previous.
He ate poop.
No, he did not eat poop.
He ate food that was cooked over poop.
Okay, why did he do that?
Because God told him to.
Oh, good. That's actually a really good answer.
And he had a full-time dog flying on his side.
Right, he had to lay on his side, tied up, eating food that was cooked over poop. Good, I'm glad we all got that.
And he watched the temple get up and leave.
He watched the temple.
He watched God leave the temple.
Okay, so glad you clarified what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay, so he saw God's presence leave the temple in Jerusalem and go where?
Babylon.
Not my mom's house. Go, not north. Where'd it go? East to?
Babylon.
Why did it go there?
Because his people were there.
Oh, because his people were there. So it left the temple because what was happening at the temple?
People were worshiping.
Right. The priests turned to idols and they were defiling the temple. And can God be in the presence of sin? No. So he got up and left the temple. He just stood up and walked away. There was an elaborate throne with animals and wings and faces and wheels, and he wheeled himself out. And went to the east to where his people were. Why did he go there? To dwell with his people. Wait, what's the Bible verse?
Ezekiel 37:27.
Can you say it?
Yeah. And my dwelling place shall be with them, and I shall be their God, and they shall be my people.
Oh, his dwelling place will be with them. So he stayed with his people. What does that tell us about God? What is God revealing about himself by doing that?
He stays with his people.
He keeps his promise. Yeah. Okay. Any other key points?
No.
Key things from the previous sections? Okay, God gave Ezekiel a job to tell the people of Israel that there would be judgment coming. Did he do that?
Yes.
Yes, multiple ways. Did they listen?
No.
No. Did they get sacked and have to go off into exile? Yes. Did Jerusalem get destroyed? Yes. Okay.
So the reason why they didn't listen is because God said that their hearts would be hardened.
Good. Oh, you mentioned this in a previous lesson. Yes. I listened to all the lessons this week, so it's like I've been here. Okay, good point, Hannah. They had hard hearts. They had hearts of stone, and what did God promise?
That they wouldn't listen.
Well, yes, he promised. He told Ezekiel that they wouldn't listen, but he said, I will take your heart of stone and... Anybody? Chapter 11, flesh. Replace it with a heart of flesh. Oh, okay. So, he's going to help bring what? Restoration. Oh, yes.
Yay!
Mine claps for it. It's clap-worthy. Yay! So, we are in Ezekiel chapters 40 through 48.
Yay.
Oh, I think they usually ask, how did the reading go? Oh, we got some sideways, some thumbs down. Oh wait, Titus, what are you saying actually?
Thumbs down.
Okay, thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Guys,
Good for you.
how's reading go? Sideways,
Non-existent.
thumbs down.
Thumbs down means you didn't
Anybody?
read anything.
Anybody?
Sideways means you read something else. Thumbs up means you read something out of the passage. Double thumbs up means you read everything.
Perfect. Okay, thanks for the overview. I'm glad you had that. I didn't really know the different classifications. Did people read the passage? Lucy did! Yay! Lucy did! Yeah! Okay, did you read the highlights? Silence? Okay.
Something else.
Okay. Alright, let's start going through today's passage. Chapter 40. What happens in chapter 40?
Stuff.
Great answer. Good point. Stuff does happen.
The stuff.
Okay.
I know it says something about like Brandon in the New Temple and explains what like the outer
Yes.
courtyard.
Hey Jacob, you're not listening, and you're talking over Hannah, who is telling me an answer that I asked for.
So it talks about the temple, it talks about like the different courtyards and the rooms
Right.
and what they would look like.
Yes, it does. So an angel comes to guide Ezekiel around to show him what the new temple will be like. This angel, there's a description of him. Huh? Yeah, it's kind of a weird description.
Light bronze with a
Appearance of
ring.
bronze, with a line of flax and a measuring rod. Okay, he's got some interesting tools in his hand. Okay, he shows Ezekiel around the new temple, the outside of the new temple. It's huge, and it's beautiful. We kind of don't have any concept for what these measurements are like, but
I tried
It's
doing
humongous.
it, but it was inconclusive, and I don't think my math was right. I think I forgot to convert inches to feet.
oh, Titus can
That
help
could
you
be a
with
problem.
unit conversions. He's really good at those. I can speak to that.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Point is, it's huge and it's beautiful. You can Google what this temple looked like. There are actually some really good, like modern renderings of what it would look like. Unfortunately, one of the best renderings is from the LDS Church. Whatever. It's still, they're going off of the description in this passage to show what this temple that Ezekiel is seeing would look like. And it talks about how the priests come near to the Lord to minister to him. How do we usually think of ministry being done? To people, right? I thought that was a really interesting phrase that it kept repeating. It wasn't just in this one chapter, it kept saying the priests come near to the Lord to minister to him. What kind of ministry do we do to the Lord? Can we minister to the Lord?
They were doing sacrifices?
Yeah,
We
they
don't
were.
do those.
Right, we don't do sacrifices, but they were coming to the Lord on behalf of Israel to make Israel right with the Lord. They were trying to make that relationship right. Okay, they were ministering to the Lord. Anything else in chapter 40? We'll move on. Okay, chapter 41. Lucy, you can always chime in with notes that you have because you read the passage.
I did, yep.
Okay, chapter 41. The angel guides Ezekiel through the inner temple. In verse 4, he says this is the most holy place. In verse 7, this is really strange to me because I think that the math doesn't math on this. It says, I think that it's saying that it's 3 stories high. But it says that because the structure surrounding the temple went upward by stages on all sides of the temple, therefore the width of the temple increased as it went higher. You guys, this building is shaped like this.
Yeah, I was
What?
listening to this and I'm like,
It's-
wait, hang on, is it going like
It's like
this?
it's upside down pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, none of the online renderings, even the Mormon Church's one, does not look like that. It is very clear that that's what it says, but it does not look like that. Anyway, it gets taller as it goes
That
up.
doesn't work.
So, this is a big, beautiful temple.
The only God can build because with our technology and stuff, we couldn't build a structure that would hold up like that.
Defying
Yeah.
gravity.
Well, and like, okay, right now we know a lot of very advanced math that could make that kind of structure. Yes, we have buildings that look like that, but like for the technology they had back then, for the temple to get bigger as it went up, like this is an amazing structure. This is technology.
Technology!
Which would be like really cool to them, I think. Okay, that was all of my notes for that. It's the inside of the temple. There's lots of pillars and palm trees on the pillars and
Faces of young, there's like a face of a young lion toward the palm tree on the other side.
yes, verse 19, there is a young lion's face. Do you think that is a symbol for something?
Probably not.
Ow.
Cool, I'm so glad you guys just gave input. I didn't look into this. I wrote it down. Mine says a man's face toward the palm tree on one side and a young lion's face toward the palm tree on the other side, and I forgot to look that up, so I have no information there. Maybe it's foreshadowing Jesus. Like usually a lion points to Jesus in the Bible, but I don't know that conclusively. Don't quote me on it.
But this was also before his first coming, and the first coming he came as a lamb.
Right. But this is the temple in a holy city where God is going to dwell forever. So it could also be the lion, because at that point the lion would have come back.
So like after Isaiah.
Yeah. Okay, 42. The angel guides through the outer chambers. Outer chambers are like support buildings for the temple. This is going to be places where the priests do things, where they eat, where they bring
Stuff.
offerings to store, where they store the holy garments, and where they change clothes. Those are the kinds of things that were mentioned. Very exciting.
Yay.
Okay. Anything else for chapter 42? No?
Descriptions.
Okay. 43? Okay, 43, we're going to actually do some of this. There's some good stuff here that isn't just like a list of stuff. Oh, actually a very exciting thing happens. I'm going to read some of these verses. Listen, because this is important, all you people who didn't read. Then he led me to the gate facing toward the east. That's an important thing. What's about to happen? And behold, the glory of God, of the God of Israel, was coming from the way of the east. And his voice was like the sound of many waters, and the earth shone with his glory. Is this the same description as before? In chapter 1? When he saw God's presence leaving? Yes, it's the same. The glory of the God, shone, and his voice was like the sound of waters. Okay. It was like the appearance of the vision which I saw, like the vision which I saw when he came to destroy the city. Oh look, it tells you it was the same. And I fell on my face. The glory of the Lord came into the house by the way of the gate facing toward the east. So God returns. Do you see this? He's coming back from the east. And the Spirit lifted me up and brought me into the inner court, and behold, the glory of the Lord filled the house. Then I heard one speaking to me from the house, while a man was standing beside me, and he said to me, Son of man, this is the place of my throne, the place of the soles of my feet, where I will dwell among the sons of Israel forever. And the house of Israel will not again defile my holy name, neither they nor their kings, or their harlotry, by their harlotry, or by the corpses of their kings when they die, by setting their threshold by my threshold, and their doorpost beside my doorpost, with only the wall between me and them. They have defiled my holy name by their abominations which they have committed, so I have consumed them in my anger. Now let them put away their harlotry and the corpses of their kings far from me, and I will dwell among them forever. So look, God came back.
Restoration.
Yeah, look, what direction is it going?
Judgment.
Both.
Restoration, clearly. Both?
Because
Well, I mean,
the arrows are pointing both.
In this specific passage.
I consumed them in my anger. So he's done the judgment part. And then he says, let them put away their harlotry and the corpses of their kings. I will dwell among them forever. So it is moving toward restoration.
So they have the king's bodies just lying around?
No.
Yeah,
Well, earlier he called the birds to come down and eat the king's corpse. Earlier.
The Gog and Magog.
Yeah, something like that.
But you're right. They left them in the valley for a certain amount of time, and then didn't they deal with them? I don't remember. Did they deal with them?
It said something about like calling the birds of the air to come down and eat.
Well, apparently not, because God's telling him to go deal with them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. Okay. Spirit carries him to the inner court, the glory of the Lord, capital Lord, which means what?
Yahweh.
Good job. Filled the house. He's back to dwelling with his people. Okay, now Ezekiel is charged with directing Israel again to do as God says. Do you think it's going to work this time? Did it work last time?
No.
No, and they came to destruction. But then, do you think that Israel realized that they should have listened when they came to destruction?
Bad.
Okay, but also, in this, what's being described here is a vision. He's being charged with directing Israel again, but it's also like, go tell my people and they will listen. This is like an ideal situation. Okay. Moving on. There's directions for building the altar and doing offerings. Verse 27 says, when you've completed the days, shall be on the 8th day and onward. The priest shall offer your burnt offerings on the altar, your peace offerings, and I will accept you, declares the Lord. Is it going to work? Is it going to work this time?
Yes.
You should all emphatically be saying, yes, it will work, yes! Okay, we are to chapter 44. There are all sorts of different gates into this place, and one of them is the gate for the prince. This is not referring to Jesus. No. And we also, though we often hear of Jesus referred to as like the Prince of Peace, the King, this is not Jesus. This is not the Messiah. This is a prince that will be leading them politically. In unity, but not Jesus. Got that, everybody?
Wait, but then it's like the literal like Prince of Israel or what?
What'd you say?
So it's like the literal like Prince of Israel, like.
Yeah, it'll be somebody who is leading them politically. Yes.
Okay.
It is not Jesus.
Yeah, it will be a political.
It'll be a political leader. Yes, and if he is following the Lord, he will lead them well spiritually too. But is he the spiritual leader?
No.
Who's the spiritual leader?
The priests.
The priest. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We're going to go right into ordinances for the Levites. Okay.
Rules.
Yeah, rules for the priests. Where's my... I didn't write down what verse it was that I wanted to read. Dang it. Linen turbans shall be on their heads, and linen undergarments. Did you know that the Bible talks about underwear?
Yeah.
Go to verse 18.
They said it beforehand. They said it back in when after they did each of that.
Yeah.
They did so.
Okay, so we have some problems. The Levites, were they faithful to the Lord?
Probably not.
Nuh-uh.
They were not. It tells us here in this passage. The Levites who went far from me when Israel went astray, who went astray from me after their idols, shall bear the punishment for their iniquity. So he basically says that most of the Levites messed up and they're out. They can't minister in my temple anymore. Okay, but the Levitical priests, the sons of Zadok, who kept charge of my sanctuary when the sons of Israel went astray from me, shall come near to me and minister to me. So there's a very specific line of priests that kept his charge and who will be the ones that get to work in this temple, in this holy city that God is describing. Sons of Zadok. Sons of Zadok. There are lots of rules, specific rules for the priests. Okay, but verse 23 is key. Shiloh, will you read verse 23? 44:23.
Yeah.
You got this. I believe in you.
22.
44:23.
Oh, okay. They shall teach my people the difference between the holy and the common, and show them how to distinguish between the unclean and the clean.
So what are these priests going to do?
Distinguish.
They're going to teach the people right and wrong, according to God.
Okay.
That's really important, right? Like, this is their job, summed up in one verse. Yeah, they're going to do sacrifices. That's really fun, right? But that's part of doing the right and wrong according to God's law. They're going to teach the people right and wrong.
So, like, at the time, they only had the Pentateuch at that time, so they don't know anything else that happened. I mean, they were told in the law of the Pentateuch
Yeah.
what to do. but
They had like a moral guideline from the Pentateuch. Yeah.
In a book?
Yeah, I know. You guys say it different than me. It's okay. Pentateuch. Yeah. It's okay.
Okay.
What do you guys say? Pentateuch?
Benjamin would probably punch you in the face right now. It's the Pentateuch!
I don't think he'd do that. I can see it.
Benjamin wants to stay on my
Well, since
side
she's
so he
saying
wouldn't punch me in the
Pentateuch,
face.
I'm going to say Pentateuch.
Pentateuch.
Yeah, Cyrus is taking
That's
notes.
different.
Okay. Okay, how about verse 28? Cyrus, will you read verse 28?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This shall be their inheritance, I am their inheritance, and you shall give them no possession in Israel, and I am their possession. Is that,
Okay.
is that the right one?
That is the verse. Were there any question marks in that verse? Because you read it like all of it was a question. Can you read it like it's written?
Okay.
What chapter?
44. This shall be their inheritance. I am their inheritance, and you shall give them no possession in Israel. I am the possession.
Okay, so
I know what you said in the second half.
what does this say about the priest?
That so their inheritance is God, and
Right.
their possession is and more his
What
possession.
what are they going to own or inherit?
Nothing.
Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Okay, but what is their possession and their inheritance?
God.
Yay! Good Sunday school answer. God! What's that mean for them?
God.
That's all they need.
Yeah, it really is. He's showing them that he is all that they need.
Well, that and also this tells them right there all that he just said or whatnot will be their inheritance. Because before it says, I am their inheritance, this shall be their inheritance. I am
Yes.
their inheritance, etc.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Anything else in chapter 44?
Me too.
44, anybody?
No.
Tomato.
Do you have like notes somewhere or no?
Yeah, I do. I never
You
use
don't
my
wanna-
notes.
Okay, cool. That's really useful.
I usually take them out and they just sit there.
You take notes for reading comprehension?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, chapter 45. What's in chapter 45?
Holy district.
Holy district.
Okay, so they start to divide up the land around this temple to the people.
There's
So-
20,000 square.
They're given land allotments.
20,000.
You
The
get 2 feet.
there's a land allotment for the
You're not
Lord,
as good as he is.
which is like the land for the priests to live in. Are you guys like kissing at each other? No. Okay. Okay. And there's a land allotment for the prince. Who's the prince?
The ruler.
The ruler. Okay. Is this Jesus?
No.
No. Okay. Good. Okay. And then there's a charge to the prince to be just to God's people. What's that mean?
Be right.
Don't cheat them.
Yeah.
Basically, he's going to have to collect taxes. How does he do that? A lot of times, the rulers of that time would they would take part of their land, and they'd say, Cyrus, you have a plot the size of this room, I'm going to take a quarter of it for me.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah, so it's saying not to do that. Don't take their land.
Don't be like King Jones.
Because
Okay,
this guy got
also-
2 feet.
This thing.
You
Have,
can't take his 2 feet.
have honest weights. Why is that important? Yeah.
If you sell something and you label it as 12 ounces, but it's really 8 ounces.
Yeah, then
But
you'd
you
be
charge
cheating
this
them
one.
out of that 4 ounces. Yeah.
You just give
So-
them more ice.
So that is how they sold a lot of goods, was by weight.
Heck.
And so or it's how they measured sacrifices. It's like a certain amount of weight of grain or of oil. So if you're like right in front of me. If the weights are off and they take more than their fair share, that's cheating their people. So the prince is charged with being just. But, oh my goodness, people, you gotta rein it in. But the people are charged with giving to the prince. God basically is telling them, like, don't resent the prince when he has to take from you, because he has to take so that he can keep the kingdom running. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And so he can provide, this is kind of cool, at the end of the chapter. When are we in? 45. The prince provides things. Jacob, read, you just closed it. Titus 45:21. Read that.
Wait, can I? In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, you shall celebrate the feast of the Passover. For 7 days,
The feast of
unleavened
Passover.
bread shall be eaten.
Go to the next one.
On that day, the prince shall provide for himself and all the people of the land a young bull for a sin.
Okay, so what is the prince providing?
One.
He's providing
Sacrifice.
for himself and the people during the Passover. Okay, and then 25, verse 25, in the 7th month, on the 15th day of the month, at the feast he shall provide like this 7 days for the sin offering, burnt offering, grain offering, and oil. Okay, so the prince is providing. So you are being charged to give the prince things so that he can provide these offerings during the feast. Does anybody know?
Yeah.
Bonus points. Does anybody know what that second feast is? The first feast was Passover that was mentioned by name. What?
First fruits? Or what's that? I'm not even
That's Passover.
That's Passover. What's the second one? 7th month, 15th day of the month. I used Google to figure it out. Is it the one that's Feast of Tabernacles?
Oh.
Oh, you could have gone that. I didn't give you enough time for your bonus
That
points.
does make sense.
It does make sense, doesn't it?
Because it's in October and
The 7th month,
Passover is
15th day.
usually.
Okay.
The 7th month is July.
No, on their calendar it was the 7th month. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
They had a lunar calendar.
Anybody else have anything for 45? Before we move on to 46.
Daniel just learned to ignore it.
I am not going to say in this lesson recording who is kissing at who, but there's somebody kissing at somebody, so that's fun. Okay. Chapter 46.
You're gonna out.
It talks about the times that people and priests are allowed in the gates and where to enter and exit. There are specific places where people are supposed to enter and exit. It gives more offering requirements, and it talks about the boiling places. What are the boiling places?
Do they boil people in there?
No. Do we do human sacrifice?
No.
Okay,
That's
good,
the,
thanks,
it's
Cyrus.
like, kind of like executing people, you know?
It's not for people.
Sacrifice.
It is a place to sacrifice
Bulls.
animals.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so they boil the
They
meat.
just like throw animals in like this boiling.
I don't-
Go
I mean, that's
Probably
probably
not. They probably
cut
cut them up and then put them in
No,
a
they give
manageable
them
sized
a
pot.
hot, like a,
No, isn't it?
like a hot
isn't it
tub.
Huge. Yeah, like kind of the size
Oh, a
of
hot tub? I don't really know.
Boiling.
I have
Oh,
not.
yeah. I know what you're talking
That
about.
would be really weird.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys know what you're talking about? Yeah, sure. I'll go with that. I feel like this is how false teaching starts. I don't know. I have not looked into this. It just says boiling places, and it gives specific information about where the boiling places will be inside the temple. Okay. Okay, that's the end of 46. Anybody have anything they want to add? Now we're going to really get into the good stuff.
oh yeah.
Like 47 is really good.
Water. Watermelon.
Not quite.
Yeah.
The land is divided.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that, Cyrus. Okay. 47 starts with something really cool. They come back to the temple, the door of the house, and there's water flowing from under the
And it
threshold.
was ankle deep.
Oh, yeah.
For the first.
For the first 1,000 cubits.
It was toward the east, though. It was flowing towards the
It
east.
was flowing. Yeah.
And
Okay.
then it was knee deep.
From the south
And
And
to
then it
the
was
east.
waist deep.
And then
Okay.
chest deep.
It gets deeper the further they go, right?
Then the water had risen, it was deep enough to swim in.
And what in
It's
it?
too big to ford. What's it mean to ford a river?
The water had what in it?
Anybody know? Oh yes, I'm
No,
sorry.
it had risen.
Yeah, to get across, basically. Okay, so
I'm not part of that.
Yeah, you are.
just stop talking.
louder than
So, it gets too deep for them to be able to cross it. Okay? And then what does it say? Verse 9 about.
9 about.
It's fresh.
Yeah,
And-
it becomes fresh.
It will become fresh.
It says wherever,
Fresh revenue.
wherever the river goes, every living creature that swarms will live.
Okay, so it will come about that every living creature which swarms in every place where the river goes will live. And there will be very many fish, for these waters go there, and the others become fresh. So everything will live where the river goes. And it will come about that fishermen will stand beside it, from the Engedi to Eneglaim.
Glam.
I don't know. There will be a place for the spreading of nets. Their fish will be according to their kinds, like the fish of the great sea, very many. But its swamps and marshes will not become fresh. They will be left for salt. By the river, on its banks, on one side and on the other, will grow all kinds of trees for food. Their leaves will not wither, and their fruit will not fail. They will bear every month, because their water flows from the sanctuary, and their fruit will be good for food, and their leaves for healing.
That's
Whoa, what is this?
Holy water.
melon.
Holy water.
No. Wait, yes.
Yeah.
Not.
Watermelon.
But only not really.
Okay, so I feel like the Catholic Church has really ruined the term holy water, so I'd probably say that this is living water.
Watermelon.
Have you guys ever heard that phrase before, living water?
Yep.
In
Where have
that
you
one
heard it?
song.
Watermelon.
In a song. Okay, have you heard it in a more reputable place?
No.
Wait,
The
isn't it
Bible,
like
Living
Revelation?
water?
Isn't it like Revelation with the tree?
Oh, it is?
Jesus told that one woman,
Yes!
like,
Jesus.
you're getting water from this well, but if you get your water from me, you won't be thirsty
You'll
again.
never thirst again. Okay, so Jesus talks about living water. Oh my goodness, do you guys think that this is a reference to what he's talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Did Jesus know what was up? Okay.
Well, isn't in like the temple in Revelation it say like holy water, soap and flow from the tree? Or am I thinking
Not, my version does not say holy water, but we'll get to that. Because you are 100% right. We will go to Revelation, don't you worry. We're gonna get it. We're about to do something that is gonna be a little more interactive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Shiloh will just scoot over here in a minute. Okay. The water gives life to all. What kind of things is it giving life to?
All.
Okay,
Fish.
what is
And, like, the
included
tree.
in all?
People.
Fish. You can just say words. It's okay.
Trees.
Trees. Good. Yeah. It's
Grass.
giving
Fields.
it's giving water to trees that are producing year round. That
Animals that get boiled.
no. It is giving life
Good
to
guess.
animals, specifically fish. In this, I think that
Fishermen. Never mind.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
it will come about that every living creature which swarms in every place where the river goes will live. I think this is not just talking about fish, but I could be wrong
Talk
there.
about watermelon.
Okay. What about the thing about salt? It'll be left for salt.
Stop watermelon.
Anybody have anything there?
You need salt to survive.
Yeah, you
Salt
need
is
nutrients to survive, and salt is one of those things that humans need to survive. Okay, so God is providing like everything that we need here. There's plants, there's animals, there's nutrients, there's fruit from trees. Okay.
Yeah.
The trees will bear every month. They will never stop bearing. Can you guys even imagine in your Alaskan minds having trees that bear fruit always? Like we barely have trees that bear fruit here. Can you imagine that?
I'm crab
I think we
apples.
do.
Okay,
It's
but
not year round though, Cyrus.
what is the very end of verse 12?
The very end of verse 12. What's that? Their fruit will be for good and their leaves for healing.
And their leaves for healing.
So like,
So God's going to provide a way of healing for us.
So, we're gonna
Like-
get sick.
He's really giving us everything we could possibly need
wait. Yeah.
through these living waters from Him.
I feel
It's
like I'm
flowing
lost.
out of His holy temple where His presence dwells. It's going out into the world and giving us everything we need. Do you guys see this?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Side note, let's divide up the land. There's boundaries in the land for all the 12 tribes.
Again.
Without pictures again.
Huh?
Map without pictures again.
Yeah. Okay, and then I think that a really cool thing is that. Oh, is there something you want to go back to? Do you have something, Jacob?
No.
Okay.
We're not very.
Okay, go to verse 22.
Of what chapter? 47.
47. You shall divide it by lot for an inheritance among yourselves and among the aliens who stay in your midst, who bring forth sons in your midst. And they shall be to you as the native born among the sons of Israel.
I thought you said
22, verse 22.
This is the one.
47, 22.
She has a different translation.
You do have a different translation than me. I think most of you have ESV and I have
I was like,
NASB.
why doesn't it
Okay,
say?
this is talking about what? Who are the aliens that come in and become part of them?
Wow.
It's like us. It's the
Martians?
Gentiles. They welcome in the
Yeah,
Gentiles.
Martians.
It's not just an exclusive racial group, like a lot of history likes to say Israel was. They welcome in the aliens. What does your verse say? Aliens? That's what mine says.
I know.
Sojourners.
Will be like
Outsiders.
Outsiders.
that don't have like
Yeah.
real blood or
So these are people that are leaving their cultures and their customs to come to the one true God. These are people that believe in the Lord, and He says, bring them in. Isn't that a beautiful picture of God adopting people that aren't His own? Making them like sons? I'm so glad you guys are excited about that. I think that's really great.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
even supposed to get a piece of the inheritance? Like a real son.
What?
Okay. Glad you guys are really excited.
I'm really
Yeah.
Okay, verse 48. More
Verse 48.
dividing up to get
Chapter
portions.
48.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, chapter 48, not verse 48. Chapter 48.
Promoting Cyrus' focus.
Okay, you need all the help you can get.
In the like 48 and stuff, and back in the other ones, who is spending their time going like measuring out like 20,000 cubits?
This angel with his flax line and his rod,
Like that
apparently.
would take like forever.
25
Okay.
cubits.
Okay, read it in. Chapter 48, the tribes are given portions. It talks about common use land and the produce of these places for the workers of the city, because the workers of the city cultivate it. That's kind of cool, right? There's common use area. Okay, there's a portion for the prince. All the tribes get extra portions of land and and their own entrance to the city. Okay, it talks about gates to the city.
Gates of Levi. Wait, so there's
Okay.
like a zillion gates to the city?
No, there's 12. How many tribes are there? There's 12.
Oh, each tribe got like.
Right. Okay,
Oh.
now go to the last verse. The last verse. Leah, will you read the last verse?
Sure.
The first half is kind of
48.
48, 35.
Mathematical.
The circumference of the city shall be 18,000 cubits, and the name of the city from that time.
Wait, this is the name of the city. Daniel, really worked you guys
Oh,
up. This is the name of the city. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I looked ahead.
Is it Jerusalem? Is it the New Jerusalem?
The Lord is there.
Stop, Jacob.
No spoilers.
Okay, go ahead, Rachel. Leah, go ahead, Leah.
The Lord is there.
That is the name
Wow.
of the city.
Jacob.
The Lord is there. Are we talking about Jerusalem and Israel? Are we talking about Jerusalem and Israel?
No.
No.
No, we're not. What are we talking about?
Where the Lord is.
Yeah.
Like heaven?
Yeah.
There. We're talking about there.
This is a new
God
city.
is there.
Yeah.
This is a new city. Okay, God is there. Wow. Shiloh, can you come sit right here next to Rachel real quick? I'm not punishing you. We're going to do something right now. Okay, I need you 6 people to stay in Ezekiel.
Okay.
I'm going to give you all Bible verses that I'm just going to point and you're going to read a Bible verse. You people, turn to Revelation.
Revelation.
We're going to be in Revelation 19 through 22.
Revelation 19 through 20.
Turn to Revelation, Jacob. This is you.
I know you were.
Okay,
Why am I encouraging?
Because you're a
you guys, this is really amazing because so many of the things in Ezekiel, these last 8, 9 chapters, line up with the book of Revelation, the end of the book of Revelation.
Yes.
You're in Ezekiel. 44:18, 19:8. That is. Go ahead, Hannah, you start.
Okay. 19:8.
Uh-huh.
It was granted her to clothe herself with fine linen, bright and pure, for the fine linen is the righteous deeds of the saints.
Oh, fine linen. Okay, read yours.
They shall have linen turbans on their heads and linen undergarments around their waists. They shall not bind themselves with anything that causes sweat.
Isn't it a weird verse? But
Is
Holy underwear.
they both need to be in linen because that is the righteous clothing.
Is this where the Mormons
Okay.
got holy underwear?
Maya, would you like to read a verse? Okay, Jacob, 19:10.
Yup.
Lucy, 40, verse 3.
43.
Go, Jacob. 19:10.
Then I fell down at his feet to worship him. But he said to me, "You must not do that. I am a fellow servant with you and your brothers who hold to the testimony of Jesus. Worship God. The testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy."
Okay, so in Revelation 19, John is faced with an angel, and he is in awe of this being, and he falls down to worship it, and he says, no, don't worship me, I'm an angel. Worship God only. Okay, Lucy, 40, verse 3.
When he brought me there, behold, there was a man whose appearance was like bronze, with a linen cord and measuring reed in his hand. He was standing in the gateway.
Okay, so here's another one where they're facing the same thing. They're both met by an angelic presence. That was maybe not the verse I thought it was. That is going to measure the city and show them what God has planned. Okay, Cyrus.
Yeah.
19, 18. 39, 17. This is a weird one, but okay.
Who goes first?
You go first, Cyrus.
To eat the flesh of the kings, to the flesh of the captains, the flesh of the mighty men, the flesh of the horses and their riders, and the flesh of all men, both free and slave, both
39,
small and
17.
great.
Okay,
I was right.
So we're eating the flesh.
They're
It is-
boiling
No, in verse 17 it says the angels got out of the bird.
Cannibals?
Yeah.
They're boiling.
Okay, Shiloh. 39, 17.
As for you, son of man, thus says the Lord God, speak to the birds of every sort and to all beasts of the field, assemble and come, gather from all around to sacrificial feasts that I am preparing for you, a great sacrificial feast on the mountains of Israel, and you shall eat flesh and drink blood.
Okay. 20, verse 8. I want you to just read that.
And will come out to deceive the nations that are at the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Revelation talks about Gog and Magog, and then I don't have a verse in Ezekiel that specifically talks about them, but we know that's there. So they're this personification of all of the evil in the rulers of the world. Okay. 20, verse 11. You. I'm gonna have you do, hold on a second. 43, verse 2 is good enough. Okay, go ahead.
Then I saw a great white throne, and him who was seated on it. From his presence, earth and sky fled away, and no place was found for them.
Okay, and then Rachel,
Verse 2.
43:2.
Yeah, okay. And behold, the glory of the God of Israel was coming from the east, and the sound of his coming was like the sound of many waters, and the earth shone with his glory.
Okay, so both of them are seeing God's presence on a throne. Okay, I also said Ezekiel verse 1 because it talks about his throne there, but I didn't want to make Rachel read all of that. It's just the summary at the end of Ezekiel. So John is seeing God on a throne, and his presence is like disorienting. What does he say? Like the day and night fade away or something like that? And is that what it is?
Earth and sky.
Earth and sky fade away. Okay, and then over here it's the sound of many waters, and his glory shone. The earth shone with his glory. Okay, seeing this similarity? Okay. Revelation 21:3.
Okay.
Where are we? You? Okay. And Ezekiel 47.
Verse.
I don't have a verse on that one.
Do I
Okay.
just read the whole chapter?
You will not just read the whole chapter. Just verse 1.
Okay.
Okay. Hey boys, stop.
21:3.
21:3. Go ahead.
And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. He will dwell with them, and they will be his people, and God himself will be with them as their God.
Okay, and it was not actually 47.
Ezekiel 37:27.
Sorry.
37:27.
It's not 47 that I wanted. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Chapter 40. Okay, basically, I'm just going to summarize this one. It's that God is going to dwell with his people, and he gives very specific instructions for how he's going to dwell with his people. So in Hannah's verse, it talks about how God is coming to dwell with his people. Do you guys have a memory verse about that?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think so.
All right, Cyrus, turn to, oh, you're in Revelation. Leah, you can do this. 37:27.
And I will dwell with my people, and I'll be their God, and they shall be my people.
Okay, so God is talking about coming to dwell with his people. All right. 21:6. Over here, it's the living water. So it's 47. You can do verse 1. 21:6. Jacob, go ahead. Just verse 1.
And he said to me, it is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. For the thirsty I will give from the spring of the water of life without payment.
Living water. You guys, this is living water.
Living water.
Like Ezekiel saw. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, we have to see that Ezekiel saw it. Okay, 47:1.
Afterward he brought me again unto the door of the house, and behold, waters issued out from under the threshold of the house, eastward, for the forefront of the house stood toward the east, and the waters came down from under the right side of the house at the south side of the altar.
Okay. Wow. Look at this, living water. Ezekiel saw it, John saw it, and Jesus talked about it. Like, this is really important in the Bible.
It repeats itself every single
You are
time.
mocking me.
What? No, I'm not.
Okay. Who's next? Who just read over here? Cyrus?
I read.
Okay, Titus 21:7. Go.
And I run. 7.
Keep listening. 21:7.
The one who conquers will have this heritage, and I will be his God, and he will be my son.
Ooh, look at this.
Repetition.
Revelation 21:7. Okay, but also, like, this is Ezekiel's life example. Read it again, Titus. Not like you're half asleep. I can say that to you.
The one who conquers will have this heritage, and I will be his God, he will be my son.
Okay, the one who, mine says overcomes, will have this heritage. He's going to be owned by God. What has Ezekiel done all of his life? Okay, Maya, can you please stop? Thanks. What has Ezekiel done all his life?
Been owned by God.
Well, he has been, God commanded him, and he
been
did what God said, right? He obeyed. And was it easy for him?
No.
Did people listen?
No.
Did he have to eat poop cooked over poop? Did he have to eat food cooked over poop?
Yes.
Yeah. Did he overcome?
Yeah.
Okay, he obeyed and overcame, and so he is what? Going to be owned by God. He is owned by God. Okay? Katie's next. 21:10. And 40, verses 1 and 2.
And he carried me away in the spirit of the great high mountain, and showed me the holy city, Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God.
Okay, carried away.
In the 25th year of our exile, at the beginning of the year, on the 10th day of the month, in the 14th year after the city was struck down, on that very day the hand of the Lord was upon me. He brought me to the city. In visions of God, he brought me to the land of Israel, and set me down on a very high mountain, on which was structured like a city to the south.
Okay, so God picks up the person that he's showing this message to and puts them on a high mountain and shows them a city. In this one, it says it's Jerusalem. In this one, it does not say, until the very last verse, what the city is.
Oh, I know.
And what's the city called?
Jacob spoiled it.
I know. I'm so sorry.
This is where it is.
Who raised that kid?
Yeah, I wonder who.
Okay, I'm gonna just start doing like rapid fire here. Okay, Revelation 21:15 and Ezekiel 40 verse 3 has an angel with a measuring rod. Revelation 21:16 and 17, and then Ezekiel chapters 40 through 43 and a little more has the size of the temple and the city. It gives very specific sizes and measurements. In Revelation 22:1, okay, we're going to actually read this one. 22:1. Lucy? Ezekiel 47:1. Nope, she's going to go first. Revelation 22:1.
Okay. Then the angel showed me the river of the water of life, bright as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb.
Flowing from the throne, a river of water. Okay, Lucy.
Then he brought me back to the door of the temple, and behold, behold, water was issuing from below the threshold of the temple toward the east. And the temple faced east. The water was flowing down from below the south end of the threshold of the temple, south of the altar.
So, living water is flowing from the throne out to the people. Okay, for what purpose? These are some of the most important verses. Look at this. 22:2 and 47:12. Go, Jacob. 22:2.
Through the middle of the street of the city also, on either side of the river, the tree of life, with its 12 kinds of fruit, yielding its fruit each month. The leaves of the tree were for the...
Come on, dude.
healing of the nations.
Okay. Shiloh, go.
And on the banks of both sides of the river there will grow all kinds of trees for food. Their leaves will not wither, nor their fruit fail, but they will bear fresh fruit every month, because the water for them flows from sanctuary. From the sanctuary, their fruit will be food, and their leaves for healing.
Do you see how those two verses are almost exactly the same?
So in this one, it says
There's
12.
a river.
One for
Okay.
each month.
So, yeah, that's what it means. It's saying that the river is going to flow out from God's throne through the temple to the people. There's going to be a tree of life on each side. Did you notice that? It says that in both of those
So is there two
passages.
trees of life, or just like...
Tree of life on both sides. The trees are going to produce every month. So it says the 12 fruits, because it's every month. Its fruit will not fail, and the leaves will be for healing. Like, all of those details. Did you guys catch all of those details that are almost exactly the same in both versions?
Wow.
Isn't that just mind-blowing?
It's almost like it's the same book or something.
Yeah, it's almost like it's the same God showing his people the same thing, because they are forgetful wanderers.
That's
Ah.
kind of like us, too.
Okay, so that's the end of my comparing Revelation to Ezekiel. But now let's talk about the name of this city. What is it called?
There
the
it
Lord
is, what
is there.
Is there?
Spoiler.
Yahweh is there. Okay, really it is Yahweh is there. It's really Yahweh Shema. Okay, what kind of thoughts do you have about this? Where does this tie back to? What does it hearken to elsewhere in the Bible?
Revelation.
Sort of. Okay, tell me more. Explain.
The Lord's city.
Yeah, the Lord's city. Okay. What does he call that one in Revelation?
I don't quite remember.
He calls it the New Jerusalem. Like, yeah, we're all going to go live in New Jersey. Ugh, the New Jerusalem? Okay. What about a city called the Lord is there? Like, sure, Jerusalem meant that...
Is it Bethlehem?
Well, okay, hold on. Let me finish this thought before we go to another thought, because I think that's another thought. Cyrus, Titus, Jacob, stop. Okay, we have this city. Jerusalem to the Israelites meant the place where the temple was, which means the place where they wanted the Lord to dwell. Did the Lord dwell there? Not when they chased idols. Okay, so it is the place where the temple is, where they want to convene with the Lord. He is saying that he will be there in this temple, in this city that he's describing. Is it just the New Jerusalem? No, it is God will be there. Yahweh will be there. Okay, you're going a different route, I think. Where are you
just
going?
guessing.
So not Bethlehem, but what happened in Bethlehem? Yeah, Jesus was born, and we called him a name that is sort of similar. Emmanuel, which means
God with us.
oh, you guys are such Sunday school students. Okay, God with us. Isn't this amazing, you guys? So,
But it foreshadows the Bethlehem, which
Right.
foreshadows
Bethlehem, like
Well,
it's Hitler.
it foreshadows that the Messiah will come and be with us, right?
Yeah, so
But then it also, that's foreshadowing that someday we will live in this new city with God. Okay. I said, Emmanuel is God with us. It's the promise of Jesus, the Messiah, the one coming to make a way to God. He left and sent his Spirit to dwell with us. So that's also God being with us, right?
Yeah.
Jesus came and offered himself as a sacrifice for sin, and then told us that it would be better if he went away and he could send his helper. So now we have his helper. We have God dwelling in us.
It's good.
If we have faith in Christ, that the Lord is there already. Okay, but someday in his holy city, he will physically dwell with his people. He'll give life constantly and freely by his water flowing from his throne. He'll provide food, nutrients, and healing. Okay, let's go through these questions quick that Daniel likes to talk about. What is God revealing about himself?
Who's there with people?
Yeah. What's God revealing? He keeps his promises. He's going to dwell with his people. Anything else?
No.
I think that this shows that he has a plan. Like all of these very specific measurements and stuff. I'm like, some of this feels a little superfluous to my mind. I don't need all that information, but it's showing that he has a very specific plan, right? Yeah. Okay, what else? What's the condition of the people?
They're being
Not
restored.
great, but they're starting to improve.
There's a view of restoration coming. This is a vision that he's giving, so are we dealing with the actual literal people right now? No. So they're still in exile and things are tough, but God is showing that it will get better. Okay, pictures, symbols, actions that stand out. We kind of talked about that. Okay. What direction?
Restoration.
Passage moving toward.
Lord.
How does this move toward God dwelling with his people?
He's like literally like telling them the plan.
Yeah, he's telling them that he will, and this is how it will happen. This is what it will look like.
Yeah.
He's telling them that he will come and dwell with his people. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, how do we need to respond to all this?
Praise God.
Yeah, we probably need to thank God that he has a plan and that he's providing a way for us.
Start measuring cubits.
We probably don't need to measure cubits just yet. We need to respond by thanking him that he has a plan and that he's revealed it to us in his word.
Okay. Very specific.
Yeah, very specific. Okay. Anybody want to close in prayer? We'll be on time to church. Anybody want to close in prayer? Okay, cool. Thanks, Judy.
Dear Lord, thank you that Miss Lorraine could teach us today. I know we struggled a lot paying attention, so please help us pay attention during the service. I pray that Mr. Daniel and Miss Ann accomplish whatever they were going to do. I think they're parents, but I pray that they are able to get all that done and have a safe trip back. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.